everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to teach coordinate geometry. I'll just start from basic only. Today that class will be only the basic level class. So first of all हम देखते हैं what is coordinate geometry, means why it's called as coordinate geometry. That is basically the coordination between algebraic terms and geometric terms is called the coordinate geometry. Basically that means if we will draw two perpendicular lines, they are cutting each other at 90 degree. So I am giving the name as x o x dash and y o y dash. Okay. So if I am going to represent any point on this coordinate geometry in this coordinate rectangular system, basically this is called rectangular system because they are cutting at orthogonal. They are literally orthogonal to each other. That means they are cutting at 90 degree angle. So in this rectangular coordinate system, if we want to denote any point, how can we denote? Basically we will see that thing first. So suppose here one point is there P. Okay. So I am going to give the name as 1, 2. How can we represent through the x-axis value and y-axis value? Whatever values will be going from this side to this side, these are the x-axis values, and these are the y-axis values. Okay. So here I am giving the names as 1, 2, 3, 1 unit distance only, like this. Okay. Basically, I have put a point here. I have put point here only, so I am shifting the points just. So 1, 2, and 3. So similarly here also. So this point will not be here as I have taken 1 as here only. Okay. So this distance is the 1 unit. So from O to this distance is 2 units. From O to this distance is 3 units. So this point will be like basically here 1 and here 2. Okay. Any point on x-axis means that will be 1, 0 because on the x-axis y value is always 0 and on the y-axis x value is always 0. So 1, 0. So on the y-axis it will be 0, 2. So draw the lines. This is 1, 0 and this is 0, 2. So their intersection point is the P 1, 2. Okay. So this is the representation of any point, means any coordinate in a rectangular system. Okay. So in general, what we can say is, just a minute. So I am denoting as in general like x and y. I am not taking any particular value for x and y. So same, we will draw the rectangular axis. This is the origin only. This coordinate is always 0, 0. Okay. In this rectangular system, sometimes it's called as xy coordinate system also because here only x and y value is included. Okay. So here any point P, x, y is there. I am drawing perpendicular from here. That is PM. Okay. And perpendicular from here. That is PN. This OM is x. This distance is x. As this point is x, y. First point represent the x value, means x coordinate value. And this one is y. Okay. This is forming one rectangle. If x and y are equal, then it will form a square. Okay. So here this is the representation. This OM equal to x. This is called abscissa. X coordinate is known as abscissa and y coordinate is known as ordinate. OM is equal to y. This is known as ordinate. Okay. I hope this representation is clear for everyone. Why this is called as orthogonal system or orthogonal rectangular coordinate system or rectangular system or Cartesian system also, because here only x and y values are included, so that's why it's the Cartesian, as we know that x comma y is the Cartesian coordinate. Next, coming to the lattice point. The lattice point basically is defined a point where the abscissa and ordinates are integer, because here whatever values we have taken in the previous example we have taken 1, 2. Here 1 and 2 both are integers, but it's not necessary that always it will be integer. It can come on fractions also. So whenever they both will be integer, it is called as lattice point. Okay. So now I am coming to distance formula. This is basically distance between 2 points in the rectangular coordinate system. Okay. So in the distance formula, basically we will be given to you as 2 points coordinate. You need to find the distance between those 2 points. We can use direct formula, but I will show you the method also, that how can you find the derivation of that distance formula only. Okay. Here 2 points I am giving, P, Q. I am joining because we need to find the distance. So I am joining those 2 points. P is x1 comma y1, Q is x2 comma y2. Okay. So we need to find the distance. So basically I am drawing perpendicular from this and this also. Okay. These are the perpendicular lines and I am joining this. So I am giving name. This is same thing. I am not writing again and again, as we have to write again and again the same thing, xo, x dash and yo, y dash. So basically just tell me that OM, this distance is x1, right? Because the point P x1 comma y1 is here. So OM is x1 and this PM is y1. Okay. Now x2, our x2 point is here. So from O to N, this is x2 and this whole Q to N, this is y2. Okay. So if we want to find the distance between P and Q, how can we find? You can find this distance, this one, QR. QR is y2 minus y1. Okay. So I am writing here, QR is equal to y2 minus y1 and Mn. Mn is equal to x2 minus x1. So this is forming, see, basically Mn and PR are equal because it is forming a rectangle. So Mn and PR are parallel, so they are equal. So that means PR value is also x2 minus x1 and we have found the QR value. This is the this thing perpendicular we have drawn. So PQR is forming a right angle triangle. So PQR right angle. Okay. So we know the Pythagoras theorem. We will use the Pythagoras theorem to find the PQ. So PQ square is equal to PR square plus QR square. So that means x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So PQ value will be square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This will take always positive value. So I am putting the modulus here because square root means plus or minus will come. But distance cannot be negative. So it will always be positive. So that's what I am taking here modulus. Okay. Thank you guys.